How is it going, everyone? It's been a while, hasn't it? Had a few busy days. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. Well, I mean, I could have technically streamed yesterday, but I was just like so drained from work that I went to have a lie down, and then I just kind of I heard my alarm go off, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not moving. So yeah, it didn't help because I didn't really get much sleep on the night. So I, like the like night before, so I was just drained yesterday, and then the day before, D&D kind of ran over. It was meant to be like a 2 hour session, and I think it ended up being like a 5 hour session. But it's good fun, good fun. We did some. It's like a Halloween one shot, so you kind of had to. The person who died the most got like a extra reward. Um, so I ended up dying 4 times, which was the most. Which is pretty fun because the mechanic was like if you died, you came back to life on your next turn at half HP. Um, so kind of annoyed some teenagers by feeding them my good berries, and then what else was it then? Then we played croquet with some vampires. And we kind of like so me and this other person, both our characters are telepathic, and we could kind of tell that there was like problems between the three vampires. So we was just like manipulating the two vampires to turn on the other one, because she was like the leader, but she's just like a proper bitch. So we just manipulated them to turn against her, and then like she ended up killing me like two times, which is pretty fun. Oh, and I also managed to beat some hags in an interpretive dance battle, so that was pretty fun. Um, but yeah, I was pretty happy. I got some nice loot from it as well, so pretty good, pretty good. So today, well, before we get to today, so tomorrow, I am going to be streaming tomorrow, but it's BlizzCon as well. So it's 5 p.m. my time, so it's before stream. Um, that being said, normally I only watch like the little intro where they kind of like introduce like the new updates, any new games they're working on, stuff like that. So it shouldn't affect. I mean, it shouldn't affect stream theoretically, but um, if they end up if it ends up going longer, which I don't think it will, because I'm sure it's only like half an hour, usually half an hour, maybe an hour tops. Um, then I'll push back stream just to finish watching that intro bit. Um, but yeah, because I can always watch the rest, um, like the more in detailed stuff later on. But I like to watch like the little intro bit just to see what's coming out. It's also meant to be a lot of WoW stuff from the rumors, so I'm really anticipating it. Like I'm really looking forward to it. Um, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then as for today, we're going to be doing some League. Yeah, I played a couple of games earlier, and you know what's annoying? So obviously I'm a jungle main, but I've been playing Phil for the past I don't know how many days, but the past few times I played League, I've just picked Phil as my role, and every single time I've got jungle when I'm trying to like Phil. Hey, you're right, Vorka. How's it going? Yeah, I try getting Phil, and it just puts me in jungle, except for one game where I get support, and I'm like, I thought, I'll be nice. I'll be like, hey, what support do you want? So, hey, congrats on being first. Yeah, so they picked Zaya, and they were like, "Oh, can you, like, pick anything?" And then someone was like, "Oh, take a tank engage," and I'm there like, "Yeah," because normally if I'll go support, I'll pick like Brand if I want to go damage, or I'll go like Leona or Braum. They use, or sometimes Bard. They're like my four picks if I go support. Oh, actually, go Rakan. Go Rakan. Yeah, I've played Rakan like twice in my life, and I do not like. He's got a good kit, but I just feel he's too squishy for what he does. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, I've tried Thresh a few times as well. I don't mind him. I just kind of feel like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Rakan though. That's the thing. Like, I like his kit to a degree. Like the two dashes are cool, but it's just like the Q and the R. I'm not a huge fan of, and I just got absolutely blasted in this. Yeah, the problem was like I'd W in to knock someone up, and then like obviously I wanna dash back, but every time I was trying to do it, this Zaya was just backing off, so like I had no one to dash to, and then like we was against a Pike and a Felios, so I'd just get like snared in place or slowed or like or just like hooked, and I was just kind of like, oh cool, like I just gotta stand there and tank damage and like can't dash to anything because Zaya's not like moving in range to let me dash away. But what can you do? I mean, I died a lot in the game, but is what it is. But yeah, so that was my one my one fill game that wasn't jungle. The rest I just kind of played random stuff. So like played some fiddlesticks. I kind of feel like I like honestly after seeing the Wild Rift changes for fiddlesticks, I'm just like, he needs them, man. He needs them. Like at least the W change where like he can move while draining targets, because he literally just presses it and then like every it's like a karma tether where you just press it and like the target's tethered to you for the duration, unless they move out of range, which is what he really needs because it just tethers onto every nearby target then, which is just perfect. The passive, I don't know, to be honest, like the ward passive he's got on client is nice, but realistically, what does it do for you that the trinket doesn't? So it gives you wards, which the trinket does, but those wards are visible, so your opponent doesn't have to like waste anything to get rid of them. One fiddle. Yeah, that's the problem. I think if they made it that is W, like it is on Wild Rift, where you can just like press it and then it will tether onto everyone that's nearby, and like it doesn't get cancelled if you get CC'd or anything. It's literally you just tether and drain people, and you can move with it. Like the only way to actually cancel it is hard CC, I think, and move out. That's the problem though. Like a lot of the older champs are kind of like ult dependent, which isn't necessarily bad. It's just when they come to the reworks and stuff, they're like too focused on the ult. So like take Wukong for example, like he used to be like his damage was spread throughout his kit, and the ult was just like a high damage knock up that lasted 4 seconds. But now it's like you're so reliant on landing the double knock up. Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I looked at the okay, I got a message. Yeah, so we looked at the Valorant stuff a few like last week, and I was like, reinstalled Valorant again because I'm like, I'm probably just gonna like buy it, just in case I ever play Valorant, which will probably happen once I buy the set. Um, and I got some problems like trying to actually spend money. It's like it's not letting me like go, so I can go to the store and I can like do certain payment options, but like the one that I actually I'm trying to use, it won't let me. So I've had to contact Riot about it. It's a bit of a pain, but surprisingly they're quite fast to respond to you when money's involved. They're like on it, like yeah, I did. So I messaged them yesterday. I got a response yesterday. I messaged them an update today, and they've just responded to me. And like, damn. Normally, like, imagine like if you're trying to like complain about something. Normally, you just get Blitzcrank bot or something. Yeah, he's took my logs to have a look at the issue, and it looks like they've just responded with some fixes to try. So I'll give that a go. Right, as for now though, we're gonna jump into some League. I'll probably do a couple games as well. I've got like a few different builds I want to try. But I kind of don't want to play too many games as well. I want to do some other games, but yeah. Anyway, let's switch over. Right. Okay, go on then. You can join. I've sent you an invite, Volker. Yeah, while I'm waiting, I'll give you a quick read. Quick skim of what they were saying. Oh wow, he's like fast to the point of getting a response out though. Suppose anything to try and net them some money, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Hello, Cookie. Yeah, I forgot to say the what was I gonna say now? Yeah, the what was I gonna say before I got assaulted by pillows? Like casual league player. Don't worry, I will do. Oh yeah, that was it. The new patch notes. They're finally nerfing Briar again. They've hit a Q, but it's still gonna be stronger than Woo's Q. They're literally like they're dropping the damage down by like 10 damage. I think it's like max damage is. In fact, let me bring it up. League. What patch we on? League of Legends patch notes. Is it 13.2.2? Yeah, it's 13.2.2, isn't it? Twitter. Right, here we are, 13.2.2. So she's finally getting her nerf right. Q damage is going from 60 to 220 to 60 to 200. So she's losing 20 damage at rank 5. But the AD ratio stays the same, so she's still got friggin' she's still gonna have 85% bonus AD scaling. And then the armor shred is going from 10 to 26% to 10 to 20%. So that's kind of a substantial nerf. But the thing is, it's still... What's the difference? So 10, 20... I'm pretty sure it's still 10% more than Wukong's gives you over the 5 seconds. Our damage is going from 100, 150, 325, 500 plus 110% bonus AD to 150, 300, 450 plus 75% bonus AD. So that's quite a significant nerf. It's the champion adjustments that made me laugh. So they want to move Brand from bot lane, from support and jungle, from support to jungle and mid. So their big change to his kit, right? The big change they want to add to make him better. The E damage is going from 65 to 165 plus 50% AP to 60 to 180 plus 60 AP. So all you're actually doing is you've made the damage earlier weaker for 10% more AP scaling and the damage stronger later. So I don't even understand how that would make, like, how would that even move him from support to from support to what's it called? From support to mid. Like, it doesn't change him too much because E's not your main damage. W and Q are, like, W's your main damage, essentially, your pillar of fire. E's like a bit of extra damage, but from what I remember, it's been a while since I played Brand, but normally don't you max your Q second? You go like W, Q, E, R, well, R, E, R, W, Q, E, even. Right, let me sort this out quickly. League. There we are. That should fix it. There we are. I'm pretty sure he's W and is, yeah, because it's just like a target ability, yeah, but your W's also like really good poke if you like hit them on the edge with it. Plus, because you're gonna be maxing that first, it's still probably more value than like E. Just gonna spam my friggin' my Wukong emote. I had to put effort in and log into a site just to. What do you mean I can't? There we are. Had to put effort in and log into a site just to get this. Yeah, but W's also still more overall damage. And most of the time, if you're against like certain things, what's the bot lane doing? What the hell are you doing? You ain't gonna get fast blood with two of you that are like into a Jinx and Senna. No way.
My journey's only beginning.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so I was saying, like, even though like E's a good skill shot, W still like you're gonna be maxing it fast anyway. So like most of your damage is gonna be in your W. So you're gonna want to try and hit them with that anyway. And like if you're against certain champions in like mid or even support, to be fair, like you can just like poke them better with the E. I wouldn't be surprised. They're playing 2 ADCs into two ADCs that one is actually a better support, but it's just going to be the typical AP misfortune, isn't it? For that poke. Okay.
You got it.
I need to be very patient now.
My place is
I'm out. I can come in if you need me to, but... Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's fine. We did good. We got... I think the Nunu flashed. I'm pretty sure he did. Getting a bit spicy, man.
adapt to all situations.
Ah, that was unlucky. It's... What is it? Oh, it's grungy. Man, they ruined the grungy skin, didn't they? Like, it used to be one of my favourite Nunu ones, because it was based on... It was based on... what was its name? It's one of the Muppets, the one that lived in the trash can. And then, like, they just completely changed it up, and it's not great. Oh, Singed is...
Is that all they've got?
Okay. Thanks for the free money, Singed.
My journey's only begun.
Oh, Nasus is Armored Titan.
Bring me a real challenge.
It's been a while since I've gone against a Nunu, to be fair.
Who questions my ability?
I'm hoping he's not going to be too much of a pain, but they do try to do some early shenanigans and stuff, like because of the chomp they can heal a lot. I might actually be a bit sneaky and buy like a early anti-heal. But I don't know. So I'm probably just gonna go. Oh, interesting. Okay.
My place is at the top.
You have slain an enemy. Pulse. Killing spree.
The Beautiful. She was actually on point. I thought she was gonna R as soon as she landed the Q then, but
An enemy has been slain.
oh, she didn't have it. I thought she did.
An ally has been slain.
I think she must have used it by the time I got there. Because I saw she had it before, like, I got to the lane. I was like, alright, cool, I'll just engage and she'll follow up with her ult. But that's good enough, to be fair.
Adapt to all situations.
Got 2 kills. Got her out alive. So the only annoying thing is you kind of need to play around your bot lane at the moment. And they're not doing... I mean, they're not doing bad, but... they're gonna just start losing because of Senna getting more range than them and being able to poke. And they don't really, like... the Misfortune can poke with her ult and stuff. Not her ult, her E. Is it her E? Or, no, her W, sorry. But, it's not great, let's be honest. Right, I'm gonna try something different this game. We're gonna go with Eclipse as my item. And then we will pick up a Sheen, but I'm gonna try something out that isn't normally took on Wukong, but he can build. Oh.
An ally has been slain.
Unlucky. I think... oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I think he's on there, but he's there.
Has been slain. Rampage.
Oh my god, I didn't think the Q would do that much. And bot lane's just sitting there chilling. Not even like trying to punish them for like using their ults. Ah, typical. Right. I mean, I've got Eclipse now, so it's not too bad. I know he's just going to his red as well, so I might be able to sneak in and maybe kill him at his red.
Bring me a real challenge.
Enemy killing spree.
My place is at
An
the top.
ally has been slain.
I should punish him for sitting in the bush.
You got it.
Right.
Adapt to all situations.
I think Singed is recalling there. I'm gonna go for him. Ah, he's gone. It's a shame.
Show me the path.
Alright, I'll take Harold quickly. See, the only thing that worries me against Nunu is the fact that, like, if he does, like, a Q smite, I can't actually outsmite it. Like, anything else I can probably contest, but, like, a Q smite just does so much damage. Right, he's bot side anyway.
An enemy has been slain.
Who questions my ability?
An ally has been slain.
Hurting people isn't fun, Mom. Is that why it's so hard to be a hero?
Yeah.
Put me to the test.
Get knocked up, son. Trying to give me the cheek. Can't even handle it, son.
An ally
Oh man, that's unfortunate. I saw the center ult.
Bring me a real challenge.
I need to try and do something for this bot lane right now, to be honest. I don't know if I can though. I'm pretty sure they've got vision here. Yeah.
My journey.
They got vision. I don't know how they're getting caught again.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh man.
Double kill.
They've got no heal either. They're just losing to a support, man.
Enemy
Like, how are you losing this badly? You double ADC.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ay, ay, ay.
You got it.
This is just rough. It's hard enough that, like, hard enough that Nunu can roam as much as he can. I've just got a bot lane that just can't do anything. I need to use the Herald soon.
Show me the path. Never settle for second. Every mistake is a lesson.
An
Yeah.
enemy is legendary.
It's just not worth fighting, to be honest.
Ally has been slain.
We did it!
Who questions my ability?
I think he's going to be at his red.
All they've got?
I need to drop it because it was about to despawn.
An ally has been slain.
Well, it didn't do too much damage.
Bring me a real challenge.
Turn on him, turn on him.
An enemy has been slain.
My journey will begin.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Finn.
Adapt to all situations.
Oh my god, man. I needed an SS then. I can't do anything if he just if Sins gets to just free farm top and then bot lane's losing this heavily. Right, right, good, good, good. Get him. Friggin' Senna's thing fucked me, man. Right. I'm gonna take Drake at the same time to hopefully get us some more global gold. Oh my god, I couldn't even W over the wall, man. There was so much CC. This is insane. Like the difference between their bot and our bot is just insane. I just can't do anything about it. Every time I've gone down there, they're just Nunu's there. And they just don't back me up in any way. Go for... Could go Black Cleaver, but I don't think it's going to make much difference right now. Right. I mean, they're slowly getting kills at least. I got the... Oh, Jinx isn't even fed. It's literally just the Senna that's hard carrying. Man, this is gonna be rough. Okay. I need some sort of like sustain. I think Sterax is probably best choice here. Because they've got like AP damage, but it's not super heavy. Other than like, I guess Nunu and him. Oh man. Yeah, it's just gonna take my farm. Yeah, and take that. Bro. I mean, at least she let me take it, but... What are you doing? He's putting me behind by like taking the little ones as well. I need the farm and the gold, man. When you've got an entire lane, you can go farm. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not going in that. Not when Singe just came. Oh, thank God for the wall. Oh my God, he still killed me though. I just can't do anything. It's just over. Oh, they can't even stop Nunu from walking out the base. Yeah, it's just about. But... Yeah, Nunu roamed too much. And then no lane over the mid really won. Lichbane's not a bad choice though if I go Eclipse. Because it's giving me extra AP, so my E's doing slightly more damage. Well, quite a lot actually, because it's 85. But it scales off AD as well, so you... Kind of a pain she took the camp off me, but I still got the blue, so not a huge issue. Gonna get caught there.
Never settle.
Thought so. Okay, I killed him at least, but he got so many shields then. That was just rough. It just wasn't worth it either, I don't think. I should have just jumped out. Oh man. What a game. I actually like this combo, to be fair though. Like, Eclipse is like giving you burst damage. See, this is why I normally like if I'm support and I'm not picking Senna, I just ban her. But she's just so oppressive. She's literally like an ADC that has self heals that also heal allies. The ult shields everyone, and then the what's it called as well? The I forgot what you call it. The CC. I stole it at least. That's the important thing. I just can't do much because Senna's the 4/7 keeps taking my farm.
You have been slain. Your team has
I mean, not Senna, Samira. Please stop taking all the jungle CS. I know you are behind, but you are putting me behind. The only ones who
an ally has
can
been slain.
somewhat carry this right now. I can't do anything, man. She's just every time she's just taking jungle off me. Like, I had to spam ping just to stop her from taking. So I could get my what's it called. I'm not fighting that. Oh, don't fight it. Don't fight it. No, that's fine. Ah, singed his hair. Yeah, no, I'd help you, but I'm honestly not fighting that Senna. I don't want to risk it with her. She's too strong. She's 15-0 for Jesus Christ, man. 15-0 support. Oh. I got a bit of sustain with Sterax now, and a bit more damage because of Sterax.
My place is at the top.
I took my red. Oh man, this is rough.
You got it.
I'm trying something out. So, obviously, normally on Wukong, you'd go Divine as your mythic, but Eclipse is like a more aggressive option. But you lose the Sheen proc, which you kind of want, and Lich Bane scales off AP and AD, but it also means that my E does slightly more damage. And all you really want is you want the extra damage on your Q anyway, on Wukong on the crushing blow. So you kind of get that regardless with the Lich Bane, but it's still scaling because it scales off AD and AP. So it's a interesting idea. I'm not sure how well it scales. It definitely scales, but I'm not sure how well. Okay, Jinx is down there.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Yeah, they got vision here somewhere. Oh, they got a lot of vision. Yeah, they got a lot of vision.
Journey's only beginning.
I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna check after what the scaling is for Lich Bane, because I don't think it's as much as I want it to be. Like 121 magic damage on my Q isn't bad. Because it's still extra damage. Like, my Q still hits hard. I don't know, because it's... Yeah, I'm not actually going to fight that. I'm not risking it. Oh, actually, no, the team's coming. I'll just run. Oh my god. Yeah. I should have backed there. I don't actually know if the Lich Bane is worth it now that I think about it. It's a nice concept because it does scale, but because it's magic damage and your Q shreds armor, you're not actually gonna get as much value from it. Because obviously, if you hit with a Q, it's applying the 30% before you hit, whereas with this, it's just a straight 121 minus resistances. But with the armor shred, you're ignoring their armor. Plus, with the eclipse, you're ignoring armor. Oh god, she can nearly like damage me on the friggin'. That bot diff is just insane. I think it's probably just better to go like if you go in Eclipse, just go Essence Reaver. It's realistically more.
Every mistake is a lesson. My journey's only
Oh, that's smart. You need some vision down though.
show me the path.
Oh my god.
Bring me a real challenge.
Yeah, I can't do anything. No one's coming to like do anything. Like that.
Rampage.
Kinda needed some people to like ward the Drake so I could get vision. I could try to steal it again. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna go for Essence instead. I think that's probably a better choice because it's only it's 178, so it's already more. But it also technically is more because I'll be shredding 30% of their armor plus ignoring 12.
You got it. questions my ability.
It's a back here. I need to what do I need? I need some MR, I think.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Okay.
An ally has been slain. Unstoppable.
Good. They're just gonna auto it down now though. While
Never settle.
ADCs sit there and watch. Yeah. Both of them like reasonably well health, while me and Oriana are like low. And they're just sitting in the tower healing instead of trying to fight at 80% HP. Like you could at least run out and throw out like your ults or something to back them off autoing it, but that bot diff was insanely like huge. Well, not even the bot diff, just the support diff, to be honest. Oh man. Crazy rough fight, man. Hey, I got a champion capsule. I'm just reporting Samira because she kept putting me behind. Like literally, me and Oriana were the only ones that were in like a reasonable position. I think that the problem was though you didn't punish him for like the early parts where he was in between your towers. Like you should have tried to punish him and force him back. Because all you're doing, like, yes, you're gonna lose a bit of CS, but you need to like run him down. Like all he can do is run. But he shouldn't be. You're a Nasus. Like his whole gimmick is he runs and poisons you, and like you've got your Q, you've got your slow, you've got your E. The only real damage he's got is hey, thank you for the follow, Ayla. The only real damage he's got is the what's it called? The poison. And it's really not that strong till he gets some items. Oh, I can't invite you for some reason. There we are. But you could. You play it like just because you don't have your ult. You can still like bully him like every time you see him, because if you just sit under your tower and like let him farm, he's winning. Like you need to like go and try and stop him. But like if you're struggling against his damage, then rush MR, because his damage really isn't much in the early. All right. I don't know. I just felt like he wasn't really getting punished. And I couldn't really do anything because, like... Yeah. Let me just check. I got an email. I hate my phone sometimes. I try opening up recent tabs and it doesn't work properly. Oh, wrong email. There we are. Yeah, true. I couldn't really do much for bot though. Like, the few times that I went bot, either Nunu was there or Senna was just like, well, it wasn't Senna, it was the team was just like not doing anything. Oh, Jax is banned. Oh, I wanted to play Jax.
There's something from me?
Yeah, but no, it's fine. It's fine. The thing was, when I went bot, the bot lane just didn't do anything. They were just so passive. Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do anything for the bot lane. Every time I tried to do anything, they were just weren't interested. They were just like too busy sitting back and watching. We against Zach. With some Lee in.
Your will, my hands.
Perfect. Do I want to do God Fist? Yeah, we'll do God Fist. What's up? You know what it is, like Woo just like sucks right now, and everything else just like feels more fun. Like I can go on Woo, but like it's a trade off, like from being like a knockup bot to shred armor for everyone and having no damage, or being a knockup bot that's got no sustain but has damage. Like you can't go both ways with Wukong. It's like one or the other, so you just kind of lose out. Whereas like I can play a champion and they've got damage. I can play like other champions and they've got damage in the kits. Don't worry about that. To be fair, I was learning to play her. Like she's not bad. I was trying her out, but I need a bit more practice with her. I'll probably play a game after as her. Like she's not bad, to be fair. She's pretty solid for an AP jungler.
There is no hiding from a god.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
A thousand battles, 1,000 victories.
I am your darkness.
Okay, get out of here. Oh my god, you got caught.
Minions have spawned.
Perfection is near.
Nice. Oh god. So eager for the kill. He flash ignited. Flash ignited to secure the kill, like I had the kill. My Q was up. I don't know. It's just greedy by Vlad. The kill was secure. He didn't need to do that. I know, right? That's the thing. Like, I had my Q. I could have just flash autoed if I really wanted to, like, breed for it. I don't know. Just some people are greedy, I guess. I mean, oh no, Bran. Who got the first kill? Oh yeah, you did. I thought Vlad got the first kill. To be fair, I guess he just really wanted something for leaving the safety of his tower. Actually, when that's good. I know it.
Today's triumph will feed the fire in my soul.
Honestly, I feel like red is, well, blue's the best, then red. I timed it wrong.
With certainty. They will tremble in awe. The fire of true divinity is glorious.
Want him so bad, man, but I know he's got his passive.
Vision worthy of death is beneath.
So not worth it. I forgot that if I don't get my shield if I dash to a ward. Oh well. I got rid of his passive at least. That's the important thing. Be careful. Zach.
Mortal fear is irrelevant.
The good thing is he's going to go straight for the scuttle now.
They flee at my approach. I feast on your tread.
Slain an enemy.
Okay.
I am the fiery hand of the heavens.
Oh my god.
Safety to my ally.
I cannot do anything there for you, my guy. Oh man, I missed. The thing is, someone's gonna come down now. I just know it. Like bot lane or something's gonna come up to try and kill us.
Your fear makes me hungry.
Come on, come on.
They crumble before me.
I've warned him.
Divine intervention.
Okay, he's back. Good. I did used to play Lee a fair bit back in the day. Used to love him with Wriggle's lantern, man. That was the shit, man. That item was designed for him. It was so good. It's literally just like Wriggles. You used to get a free ward, so it was like, why would you not build it?
Safety to my allies.
Oh my god. Vlad, man. Like, Vlad's AFK farming when it's like free money for him. I hate laners like this. That like he greeds for the kills at the start, but then his lane roams and it's got no health.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know.
I have mastered speed as well.
Yeah, well you do, like Lee's more of like an early game champ. Like you can do a lot more with him. I'm also kind of more aggressive with him in the early. I just missed.
I see all.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Your fear makes me hungry.
Beautiful.
The mark I leave will last an eternity.
Oh,
Ally has been slain.
I feast on your tread. Divine intervention.
that sucked. I nearly got him. If I timed that Q right, it's a shame. I kind of need to buy items to be fair, but like Lee's got such good sustain in the jungle. I'm kind of like spamming my abilities a bit as well, to be fair. Like what you're meant to do with his abilities is you use one, do 2 autos, then use the enhanced bit of it, and then go from there. Because you get your next 2 attacks after an ability get attack speed and bonus damage. Come in. I'm coming, Vlad. Get fucked.
Another time.
That's how we do it. Ah, Q as he goes over the wall, hit him with an ER after we land at him. Ah, I can't believe that actually worked. Like I'm a bit rusty with the Lee maneuvers, but when it works off, it works. Yeah, to be fair, Lee has got more damage overall because he's got like his Q does. I'm sure it's like percentage of the enemy's max HP.
Nothing but perfection.
Shut down.
I will conquer like the flame. All will fall to ash before me.
That sucks. I reckon I could have killed him as well. I think I still can. Oh man, if I landed my QQ then he was dead. Oh, that sucks. He's just too much on top of me. I'll be right back.
Divinity cannot be constrained.
An ally has been slain. Turret plating
Right,
will soon
I'm back.
fall.
I'm back. I need to kind of farm a bit, to be fair. Oh man, Vlad's behind now. He got that one kill, and then since then he just hasn't done great. He like greeded for a kill, and like it's just not done well for him.
I will test the limits of my divinity.
I kind of want to get on.
Down.
I will witness their cowardice.
Man, that sucks. I thought I could get him. I missed with the Q. Like I knew he was gonna go over the wall. I just didn't predict which direction, and then I kind of just thought, well, I'll hit him before he goes over, and it just didn't happen.
Each battle brings me one step closer to perfection. Safety to my allies.
Yeah, I'm not going into that when my red's up.
My might echoes like thunder. This world is without challenge.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh man, I just missed everything.
Enemy killing spree.
1,000 battles, 1,000 victories.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Get fucked. Get on my level, talent. I hit him with the Q, E, R, Q, man. And then he tried to flash it. I'm a bit rusty, but we're swinging back into the groove of things. Like Lee used to be like the best jungler, man. Like in the early seasons. Like if you was gonna jungle, your choices were either Lee or Yi. Because Lee like was the most mobile champion in League because of his W and his Q.
Perfection is near. It will be mine.
Oh my god, Vlad's caught.
I feast on your dread.
Keep it together.
My E. I'm just gonna max my damage skills. What's... Oh, he's kind of low as well, you know.
The world is power. The world is force.
Okay, we just warded. Yeah, I got vision somewhere.
Will feed the fire of my soul.
I'm trying to like hug the walls so I don't get hit by Teemo's rooms. Oh, I should have just queued straight away instead of waiting.
With certainty.
I was trying to queue the other bigger one, so like yes, yeah. It worked. The QR straight away. I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, I forgot how much fun it is to play Lee. You just kick shit for days. I'm on point with him. Like I was surprised that one landed, to be fair, but I got the Yasuo syndrome, man. As soon as it landed, I was just like, we gotta go for it. Now is my chance. Like, I was guaranteed to die, but I knew he didn't have passive, so I was just like, fuck it, I want the kill. Like, look at this, 642, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Just, oh. The thing is as well, like, Eclipse is such a good item for Lee. Because it gives you that bonus burst damage that you want. And it's got a low cooldown, so you can keep using it.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh. Oh man, I was dead. The E ignited me. It's fine, no, it's fine. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing with Lee. It's all about getting the style points, man. He is like one of the cooler characters, to be fair. It's just a shame that like he's not as mobile. Like, I mean, he's still as mobile as he used to be, but he's not like the most mobile character in League anymore, which kind of makes it a lot harder for him. But like, he's still a really good champion. Because like, I know that if I go in on someone, I can kill them and like get out and stuff. And I've got poke with the Q. I can W to a ward to get out. Ugh. That was just like too early. But yeah, Lee is hella fun, man.
Killing spree.
Ugh.
The fire of true divinity is
I haven't really even farmed my jungle much, to be fair. Oh,
divine intervention.
yeah, I can't really go in. I just went straight into a shroom. I'm gonna try and bully Zac in the jungle.
Mortal fear is irrelevant.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I would block him off. I don't care if I don't get an assist or anything, as long as I like get him killed.
An ally has been slain.
I can't really do much about Garen, I don't think. Yeah, nah.
They flee my
Still got it. The Q to and W to a minion. No, blue buff, no. Please. You went the wrong. I moved away too much. I'm sorry.
only the best will be legends.
Get out of here. He's got such a low cooldown ult as well. Like, it doesn't matter about wasting it to get Garen out my face. That's it. There's no Demacia here.
Unstoppable.
I don't have ult, but I can come in behind. Nice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I got like one of them minions then. Yikes. Okay. You doing here, bruv?
Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable.
Your fear makes me hungry.
Nice.
Safety to my allies. Divine intervention.
Rampage.
Like double shield him then. The shield like shields for like nothing, but honestly like it comes in clutch for like little bits of damage.
Feast on your tread.
People like really underestimate how valuable the shield can be at times. I think I'll go Black Cleaver here.
For the god.
I want to go Sterak's next as well. I just like. I think Sterak's is better for Lee than what do you call it, the magic resist one. Like his more like his magic resist is pretty good, to be fair. It's a decent amount.
I am all seen.
The reason I warded behind me as well is like
Safety to my allies.
if I need to, I can just ward hop to.
You too will fall before. Your fear makes me hungry.
Oh, man, just off, just off. Man, I'm hungry for kills, man.
Divine intervention. I feast on your tread.
Ah, man, man. Freaking- No, please. I've got no energy. I'm sorry.
An ally has been slain.
Ah, man. How did he die? Like, he got out. He should have just recalled where he was. Right, like, Bran could have... Was it? I know it was Vlad, wasn't it? That's right. I thought it was Bran, but it's not. Oh my god.
Everything flows from mastering the task at hand. A true victor knows when
Right.
to engage.
There we are. Not quite enough yet for Mosterax though. Oh, he's so dead, Vlad. Not Vlad, Talon. He had a Vlad on top of him that had ulted. That did what's it called? E or W? Is it E? No, it is. He's E, isn't it? He's AOE one. Doesn't matter if you're invisible.
I feast on your tread.
I want Teemo, man.
My
So the only
eye everywhere.
the only problem with Lee now is because you don't have an item that gives you wards. I generally tend to find that if I play him, I leave stealth wards on, which is kind of a bad thing for the jungler, because you'd rather have oracles, but because of how
My third eye
important
sees all.
wards are to Lee. That was my kill.
Your fear makes me hungry.
Oh my god, he actually... He got the kill with the ult.
I expect young. Safety to my
Has
ally.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
There's Talon gone.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I will conquer the flame. All will fall to ash before me. I feast on your tread.
It's gonna keep kicking to do some damage to Teemo.
I will test the limits of my divinity. I will break them one bone.
Get fucked. Get out of here, Gary. Coming in, trying to like spin on the last minion.
Rampage.
Celestial fire courses through my veins.
Oh man, the burn got him. Oh well, we got the Drake at least.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna look for a kill. I'm hungry.
Divine intervention.
Actually.
Another time. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna toy with him a bit. Yeah, I'll just be there. Let's get do I want Titanic or do I go GA? I feel like GA is probably better for Lee. Get a bit more. Like I could go not Titanic, Ravenous, but I want the revive.
My might echoes like thunder.
We probably wanna.
Double kill.
Safety to my allies.
Perfect.
Has destroyed a turret.
Like all I've got to do is like hit Garen a few times, get a few procs of armor shred on him, and then let Ash pick him off.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
It is mine.
Is it still? Yeah. So when you recast the W, you get 18% life steal and spell vamp. So you get 18% omni vamp, which is pretty huge to be fair.
I see future.
Killing spree.
Oh, that poor Teemo. Just let my team friggin'.
Killing spree.
Nice.
Rampage.
Let my team take the Baron while I just bully a.
Shut down.
No, I didn't. I didn't W to the right person. I was trying to W to whoever was going to get the kill. But it was a split-second decision, and Ash got it.
The world is power. The world is force.
Run, little boy. Oh, pff. I guess that works. Get that. I do want an MR item, but I don't know what to get. Wit's End maybe, I guess. Give me some bonus damage, bit of attack speed.
Legendary. Unstoppable.
I feel like Lee gets tankier as well than Wu does, because I'm sure at this point I wouldn't even have 3k health.
An enemy has been slain.
I feast on your dread.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
Oh man, good old Lee. Good old days, man. I used to love playing Lee. He's like, don't get me wrong, he's still a good pick. He's just not great for like solo queue, because he's very greedy on what he does. Like, he's more focused on himself than anyone else. Because you can get kills, which puts you in the lead, which is nice, but he's not really a team player. You can't, like, the only like sort of team play you get is from your ult. You kind of gotta like position yourself to knock either a high value target into your team or knock someone into the entire enemy team. But it's still pretty fun. I don't know why I didn't click play again. Oh. Glad you're back in. Yeah, Garen's kind of weird right now. He's like really strong. And they don't seem to be doing anything about him. I don't know why. He just is for some reason. What time we on? Yeah, I'll probably do one more game and then chat for a bit. What we got in the store? Nothing of value. Yeah, I'm going Jax this game. I've decided. Do not ban Jax. I'm close to be fair, I might pick up the pass as well, because I'm kind of like close to max. Like, I got 400. What's that? 2,200, and I've got 400. If I get the pass, that's another 1,760. So 2 more levels, and I'll have enough. And it ends in 3 weeks. You know what? I'll pick it up. Yeah, I'll pick it up, but I'll pick it up once I've finished it. So sense picking it up before then. I mean, I suppose there is. I'll get like keys and stuff, but there's no rush for it. Ban Jax. Ban Pantheon was that. Oh, I forgot. I messed up earlier, didn't I? So. Yo. Oh, Warcraft Rumble's out. Sweet. I might play that in a bit. So I put on Twitter earlier that I was looking for new, like, for some artists, like ones that people recommend, and then I think I've had a lot of like bots like not respond, but like I've got like bots basically following, like adding me on Discord and joining my Discord, but then like they're not actually responding to wait, oh. Yeah, I've had some bots on.
This something from me?
What does top when I switch? Yeah, But the thing is, I put on Twitter that I was looking for like new artists because I'm potentially looking to get some artwork soon. And yeah, and they like a lot of the responses have been from actual people because I tried to be smart with it. So you got to be careful like how you word it on Twitter to try and avoid the bots. So instead of putting artist, I put like the art emote and then put ist after. So it's like art emote ist. Which I thought was working, but I've just had like a bunch on like Twitter, like well on Discord, like try and friend me and DM me, just being like, hey, I saw that you did this, I saw you did that. What is this? Would like permission to view your broadcast of... I don't know, someone on Steam's just wants to watch my stream avatars, but I'm just like, I'm streaming, bro. And they're only just like chilling on stream. In fact, we'll get a lovely one of these. Yeah, because I was trying to avoid saying artist, because I know that's like one of the trigger words for the bots on what's it called? On what you call it on Twitter. I've one of them and a battle royale. Right. Against Vi. Ooh. I think I can win though. She's not too bad. Oh, I'm out. No. I think Cherry's gonna win this actually. What? Cherry gets the double friggin' med packs. Nice. Hey, congratulations. Have some bananas. That reminds me actually, I need to sit down and organize the point amount, because right, so 500's a lot, right? Considering everything in the store that you can buy for them, like the cosmetics and stuff, is like, I don't know, like 30 and stuff. It's really not much, so I might have to look to change some prices, but we'll see. Who's eager to invade? Like, we haven't got CC. We've got like a Scion queue. Oh, that works. Nah, she's gone. That was like such a pointless invade. We didn't have any CC. The only way we would have won that is if Nico was at the front and she took her E first, but no Nico is gonna take her E first. Oh no. You know what? Actually, she's doing the scumbag Cyan thing. She's gonna kill the red, but she's gonna die for it. It's what you can do as Cyan is just like to steal the enemy red at the start. You either get it or you die and take it with you.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
Oh, you got to be fast there. Yeah, that wasn't worth it, to be honest.
The end of the world isn't gonna stop itself.
That was really not worth it, to be fair. This is a prefer exactly. I don't know. The Cyan just kind of messed up there, though. It's all right. It's all right. You know, surviving. Just slowly making it way through some league games. One loss and win at a time. Mainly losses though. Nah, I don't think we've done too bad, have we? I think we've won 1, lost 2, is it? And this is like the next one, the deciding one. I say deciding one, but it's
At least make me try.
An ally has been slain.
man. Vi is like fast, man.
Sky looks mighty free of void. Well, touch me.
Oh my god, man. 3 of them. I could have killed her as well if, like... Like, I think I dodged the what's it called, I'm not sure. But the bard was coming in as well, which didn't help. I don't know. Oh, man. I should be alright now, I've got Sheen. Jax is a bit slow till you get a Sheen on him. But he's alright then.
Quit fighting clean.
Right. Yeah, I can beat a Vi. I know I can. Especially at 6. Like level 6, I'll just fuck her up if I find her on the map. Because I'll have my bonus damage every 3rd hit then, and then my ult will just give me extra resistances. I won't have to worry too much. Oh man. They're like too far out.
I'll test their metal against my fire. Might have to make another heroic last stand.
god. He's in my jungle. I can't do anything. He's literally on my wolves right now. Told you.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. I just don't have the damage, man.
Ally has been slain.
I should have kept my E up longer instead of activating it early. I know there's like a bug right now with the E where like I don't know if it's still there, but there was a bug when they did the ASU that if you activate the E, like reactivate it too early, then it just doesn't work. It just doesn't do the full bonus damage. The bonus damage only works if you wait for it to go off by itself. I mean, she was a level and 2 kills ahead, so it's understandable that she won that. I just thought she took more damage from the EQ ignite from Nico. I'll be alright once I got ult.
Fool to ask about my face gets a mouthful of lamb.
An ally has been slain.
No, you can't.
Double kill.
You still can't cancel it. I know you can. You just need to SQ. There we are. You can do stuff now.
Ally has been slain.
But I'm pretty sure they're either coming to mid or on Drake. And I can't get vision down to see. I'm going to assume they're on Drake. Oh, they're not.
Nothing wrong with a life of peace.
Oh. Oh my god, man, she moved too far over, chasing the friggin' Vex. Literally, like, if Nico just, like, stayed on top of me, she could have gotten both, but she ran off to the Vex. I needed the snare after that to get out.
An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Some say I'm
Hey, no worries. I appreciate the luck.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't do anything. Like, she E'd me, like, from the middle of friggin' river into the wall. Oh, I need to farm. I'm just massively behind. I'm not well, I suppose I am. She's got 4 kills to my 0. And then she's just got more CS than me. I don't know, like, I like Jax, but I still, like, I feel like Lee's just better. Like, out of the old champs I used to play that jungle, Kind of wasted my ult there, but I wanted to make sure I got the kill because I really needed it. And it was a shutdown for 600, which was pretty nice. Nice. I wanted an assist. I don't even care. I need gold right now. I don't care if I get a kill or not, but I'm making sure I get something out of that fucking kill. I'll take the friggin' assist on the 1-5 support. I mean the 5 assist support. Right, that gets me my Trinity Force, which is really big for Jax. Come in. Slowly. Man, do something, please. I shouldn't have bothered. I tried to help someone and I get shafted.
Turret plating
Oh,
will
man.
soon fall.
That's League in a nutshell for you. Right, I'll get my blade of the Ruin King. Like, the thing is, I could have, if she just stayed and carried on autoing, we could have killed the Vi, because Vi would have just tunnel visioned onto the Callista. Instead, she could just completely backs off. Which then just kind of like messed us up because it gave Vayne time to get in. Whereas if she just stayed with us, we both could have just all-in'd her and most likely killed Vi before she killed Callista.
Ally has been slain. Shut down.
Right. At least I know Nico's on point.
Well, the end of the world isn't gonna stop itself.
Right, nice. She actually ulted the freaking Nico clone as well. Man, I needed an SS. I know you did SS. Come on. Nice. Oh my god, this Nico is abusing the fuck out of a clone.
Ally has been slain.
Man, Callista's just never there. Okay.
Not as dry as they used to be, I guess.
Oh, right. Why is Scion 1-7? Why is Scion 1-7? Why is Scion 1-7 and he's done friggin'
You're welcome.
10%, not 10%, that's probably about
Your turret has been
20%, isn't it? He's done about 20% to the tower.
slain. An ally has been slain.
Well, that's another Drake gone.
Back in my day, we didn't need fancy weapons. Still don't.
Oh my god, man. How does she knock me back and auto me
Killing spree.
at the same time that I press R and W, Q, and she takes no damage while I take like three stacks of a passive? Kraken Slayer giving her bonus damage, man. Yeah, now she's just gonna... Oh, I mean, she got the Vayne at least. There's that. Problem is, Sion's just hard losing top, and I can't do anything because Drake's up. Like, he's literally got countered because Renekton's built Hullbreaker as well, so like, anything that he was trying to do with Hullbreaker is just negated by his Hullbreaker. Right, now we Drake. And then we worry about the friggin' top lane after. There we are.
Might have to make another heroic last stand.
Right, I need more blue. I don't know if we can do anything about Renekton right now, though. It's gonna take a lot of us just to take him down. Pretty close to his tower as well. Yeah, he's just gonna...
No sword is
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Got us some more global gold.
first line of defense.
Come on, come on, come on. We'll try and get as much global gold here as we can. With the bounty. Not the bounty there. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Oh, we need to back actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going in on that, I'm sorry. You can chase her all day, we need to back.
I'm a jack of all trades.
Oh man. Right, I got that. Let's get that. Yeah. I think that'll do. Or magic resist better.
Living through rough times makes you appreciate the simple
I do. The thing is, I do like how kind of like versatile Jax can be with items. But I don't know. He just feels weaker, like better but weaker at the same time than he was before. It's hard to explain, but I think a lot of it comes from the fact that like his E doesn't scale with AD anymore. Which is like a big part of his damage, but it's like it's understandable in a way because yeah. Because I don't know, it's better but worse.
nothing wrong with a life of peace. Could never find one myself.
They're doing Baron.
Some say I'm
No, they're not.
Enemy killing spree.
Thought they were on Baron, but they're not. I've got no idea what this Scion's doing though. He's literally just like running in and dying all the time.
Had my old name a long time ago. Didn't deserve it,
We need to stop the Vayne, to be honest.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
Oh my god, he didn't even land the R properly. Right, okay. Come on, come on, come on. We need to go. It's now or never for Baron. What is this Scion doing? Look at the map, man. Oh man, it's too late. Scion shouldn't have been with us a lot faster, to be honest. He said he was off. He wasn't even taking CS though, that's the thing. Because there was no CS to take.
Boiled egg right about now.
Okay. I think I can get over.
Ally has been slain.
Oh man. Oh my god, I had 1 second till my E. She just got so much damage. I just hate Vaynes because like they've just buffed her up so much with these stupid ADC changes they did. Because like right now she's got Trinity Force, which is a bruiser item. So she's got constant move speed plus bonus attack damage. She's got bonus physical damage every third hit. She's got bonus magic damage every third hit. She's got bonus percentage max HP true damage every third hit. You just can't win against her. Like, I can't build anything as a bruiser or tank to like counteract it. There's absolutely nothing I can build. And now Sion's gonna run in and die. Like, I haven't seen Sion land a single ult, like knock into someone instead of just like ending it early to like do a bit of splash damage. And every time he's like died or like nearly killed the team because of it. It's a rough game, man. I had more fun in the last game because like we all did relatively well and like the team was pretty balanced. Oh yeah, the tumble. I wouldn't even mind so much, but it's the fact that like I need to be on top of someone to land my CC. Wait, look at this. She's gonna chase me down now. I can't even run away from her. She just runs after me and autos. It's ridiculous. And Nico just dies before her ult goes off. It's just stupid. Like, how can you say that this is a fair champ? She gets like passive move speed. The annoying thing is she gets passive move speed towards you, and then because of Trinity Force, she gets even more. Like, they really need to go back to the days where, like, items were, like, melee only or ranged only. They need to put that split in, because too many ADCs are building non-ADC items and doing extremely well with them over the champions that build those items. Like, it's easier for Vayne to land an auto to get the bonus move speed than me as a Jax who has to melee you. It's just so stupid. And like, it didn't help that I had no idea what the hell this Scion was doing. He was just running it down. Yeah. But that's how the game is. Everything's decided by bot. If your bot's good, you win. If your bot's bad, then you just lose. Because you can't do anything. Like, tanks don't have sustain anymore. Other than like 2 or 3 of them. But no one's got any real kill, like multiple kill potential. Yeah. But like, no one's got any like multiple kill potential other than ADCs. Like, most ADCs have like 3 or 4, well, 2 or 3 types of damage in their kit now. Like, Vayne innately has AD and max percentage true damage. Well, technically 3 because it's max percent and true damage. Yeah, but the thing is, assassins are one and gone. Like, assassins have to use, like a Zed for example, has to all in you with his entire kit. But if he doesn't get that first kill, then he's not popping off. He needs to like get a kill, get the untargetable from Dustblade, so he can like pace out for his next W and stuff and reposition. Whereas Vayne just stands there autoing you, and there's not much you can do about it. It's just not balanced the way that like the game is like determined by your bot lane now. Like, even back in the day when like ADCs were the focus of the game, every other character, every other role you can know. Like, I've done it myself. Like, Zeds aren't that OP. A good Zed, sure, but like, you don't have to be good on an ADC to be good anymore, because you can do like 2 or 3 types of damage. And like, when Vayne's building, this switch gives her bonus damage every 3rd hit on top of crit chance. This, that's a bruiser item that's giving her move speed and bonus damage. And every time she uses an ability, she does bonus damage because of the Sheen proc. And she's got Blade of Ruin King to do more percentage damage to you. Like, just off that, she's doing max HP based, percentage damage based on current, percentage damage based on max, true damage, AD damage. Nah, I'm done now. I'm gonna chill. I'm done with League. I'm gonna chat for a bit and move on from there. Yeah, but that's what you get when you've got Freak as the fucking, what is he, lead dev now or something for the champion balance. He's pushing it in a direction where him as an ADC main wants the game to be focused on ADCs. Like, he hates jungle. He can't do well against jungle. You can check his stats against jungles, and he's more prone to be ganked by junglers. He's like gank prone and stuff. So he's making the game, he's balancing the game around jungle being shit and everything being around bot lane. Like, the durability nerfs, the durability patch ruined it for assassins, because assassins can't all in you as easily anymore, other than a certain few. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, let me switch scenes. Right. Rough game to end on, honestly. I was hoping we'd win that, but honestly, after seeing like how badly the Scion was doing and how badly bot was doing, it's just not possible. Pardon me, it's just annoying because you can't really, like, the game is like so reliant on your bot lane now that you just lose if your bot lane sucks, and like, it didn't even matter that like top lane was sucked, because like he was pushing, but it didn't make a difference. Yeah. But this is the problem. Like every lane, all you've literally got to do in lane is farm and play safe, and so many people just can't farm and play safe. Instead, they want to like constantly try and force fights. Like the game needs to be back at the meta where mid lane leveled up to 6. Like they got more XP more earlier than everyone else, so they leveled to 6 first. So then they can roam to start ganking other lanes. So that takes some gank pressure off the jungle. Then top lane, you need to revert the jungle, not the jungle, the teleport changes. Like this bullshit of teleport not being able to TP to wards and minions till 10 minutes in. Like laning phase is over by then. What are you gonna do during that time? Like you need to have it that you can teleport to minions and wards so you can TP gank like you used to be able to. But then they also need to sort something out. Primarily, they need to remove the plating. If they remove tower plating, but keep the resistance amount, so you don't get bonus gold for like taking plating. You just like reduce the HP of the tower. It's just it takes longer to kill the tower off than normal. You wouldn't really get punished as much because, like, yes, they can take plating, but what are they doing? They're just taking some HP off the tower. They're not getting extra gold for it. So then that opens up that top lane can start TP ganking without being punished as heavily. Herald, honestly, Herald needs to go. Herald's too problematic for the early game. Like, if you get, like, a solid... If you, like, win a lane... Well, win a fight in a lane... like top or mid, take Herald, and then you just both push that lane, like they can't win. Like you can, if you just push and like bully the hell out of the enemy champion and the enemy jungler doesn't come to stop you, then they just lose the tower. And that's not just like 250 gold that you get, that's like 750 or something from taking every single plate and the tower itself. And with it being first tower, that's an extra 200. So you're looking at like 750 gold or something, or more, from taking the tower and all 5 plates from one push, which is just so problematic. Scuttles are just pointless, honestly. I think they just need to go. Drakes, just remove the elements. No one really cares about the elements or the buffs. Just simplify it. Make it a global gold and XP like it used to be. Because back then, it was an objective you took as a side objective if your team needed extra gold and extra XP. The big buff of the game was Baron, and now it's not. Only people in low elo really value Baron, like overvalue it. Like if Baron's up and Elder Dragon's up, I'm going Elder Dragon 100% of the time. Because Elder Dragon's giving you that 20%, 20% execute, and the friggin', like any sort of damage you do applies a true damage burn. Like that's so much more valuable in a team fight than Baron buff is. Just simplify it. We can have like different colored drakes and whatnot, yeah, if you want to keep them, but just like have it that the drakes just give you gold and XP. None of these passive bonuses. And then Baron needs to be the big team fight buff you go for at the end. Because if Baron's up, Elder's up. Like, people that go for Baron are just stupid if Elder's up. Elder's just a bigger buff. But yeah. They just need to honestly simplify everything in the game. Stop trying to like overcomplicate it. And stop bringing in these overloaded champs that are like high on damage, high on everything. Because like older champs can't compete with them as well. And then on top of that, let's face it, you've released 3 champions in the last, 3 years? 4 years? That have been out for less than a year and have had to be massively reworked. Cassante, Yuumi, and Aurelion Sol. Like... You literally gutted Aurelion Sol and Yuumi to the point where they were unplayable because Yuumi was just problematic because she was really OP in pro play, and really bad in every other division of the game. Aurelion Sol was the same, really good in pro play, but bad in every other version of the game. And now you've got Cassante, who was just really good in everything, like, because you make a tank that does damage scaling off his max HP while giving him like tons of resistances, multiple knockups, multiple CC immunity and stuff, and like a ult that converts like some of his health into bonus damage for a duration. It's insane. They just seem to be like, every patch it just feels like, yeah. But that's because they don't know what they're doing, because you've got a champ, right? Let me bring up Cassante's kit right now, so I can get a list of everything that he can do right now. We go to this. So Cassante right now has, so his passive is bonus damage, bonus max percent physical damage that is increased and converted to true damage on his during his ult. So he does bonus max percent physical damage, bonus max HP physical damage, that is then bonus max HP true damage just from his ult. His Q is scales off his armor and magic resist and his AD, so he's always doing like extra damage regardless of what he builds. So he gets rewarded for building tank or building bruiser, and does a knock up and a stun off it. Well, a pull and a stun. His W gives him he's got a displacement immunity, so he can't be interrupted by crowd control. It's also a dash that deals physical damage and pushes and stuns anyone he hits with it. So his W is a push and a stun that also deals damage that's based off his AD, his armor, his magic resist, and percentage of the target's max HP. His E, his E is a dash that also gives him a shield. And the shield scales off a percentage of his max HP. And then his ult does magic damage. So he's an AD tank that has a magic damage ult that also does afterwards converts. So it reduces his armor and magic resistant HP to give him bonus attack damage and attack speed, and a heal, and heals for a percentage of post mitigation damage dealt to enemy champions. So he gets his bonus attack scales off his armor and magic resist, and then he heals for a flat percentage. And it also displaces the person as well if it hits terrain. It's just crazy. Like, he's got so much in his kit, and like other champions just don't. And then let's be honest, they're gonna have to rework him again, because like he's still problematic. He's got like everything you'd want in his kit. Like, you can build him tank, he's still gonna do good damage. You can build him bruiser, he's still going to do good damage and have good sustain. Like, what can you do? Why can't they give like Rammus, for example, armor scaling on his damage? Like, I think the only damage that scales, no, his W doesn't even scale off armor. His W just gives you bonus armor and magic resist, but it scales off your opponent's damage. Yeah, this is the thing. They had like Aphelios was the start at 200 years, and now like what is it? 2 years later, he's another 200 years. Oh, but we've reworked him a year later, but he's still 200 years because I don't know what they're doing. They sit here telling us that like, oh, we know what's best. We've got 200 years collective game design. They don't want to listen to the community about like our issues with stuff unless you're like a pro player or super high elo. But what about the majority of players that don't play ranked, or you know, the majority that are in like emerald, platinum, diamond, emerald, platinum, gold, silver? Like those are the players you should be listening to for like as well, because they're the majority of your audience. If you're not going to listen to them, then you're just going to keep making these stupid champs that need reworking every year. And then other champs that actually need reworks are getting pushed back again. Like, look at Skarner, getting us to vote on him, and it's been a year since we was meant to get him, and they've pushed it back. Look at the Lee Sin ASU, look at the Teemo ASU, they get pushed back. Yeah, but this is the thing, if they just spent like 1 or 2 years where they didn't release any champions, they could rework like so many different champions. Because most champions, let's be honest, most old champions do have good kits still that work. Like Vayne, for example. Vayne doesn't need a gameplay update. She just needs a visual update. Like, you could do like so many ASUs in that time. And you don't have to, like, when you do an ASU, you don't have to do every skin. You could literally just do the base skin and go, look, we're going to add them in a bit at a time. Like, just drip feed them in. Like, get people's base skins done. Get like the small things done that will make a difference. Like, imagine if they just like visually updated Wukong's base skin. How many people would pick his base skin over like any other skin? Because it doesn't matter. Like, they released a skin for him this year. I'm not using it anymore. I don't see anyone else using it because it's not a good skin. But if they rework, like visually update him, I don't care what skin it is. If they just picked a random skin or his default and visually updated it, I'd 100% use that in like nearly every game, other than like the occasional one where I use Radiant, because I'm gonna look at it and go, wow, that looks so much better. But they just don't want to do that. Instead, they'll be like, oh, we could do like all of it in one go, but we're not going to because it doesn't get us as much money as we want. What about like your community that's like supported you for years and years? What about them? Don't they get a say in like wanting their champions to be updated? Hell, Wukong hasn't even got any lore. His lore's been the same since his release. It's just saddening, really, that like it just feels like this was meant to be the year as well that they've been telling us that they've spent the most money on the game, like their biggest financial budget year, and oh, what have they got to show for it? The events have been shit because the rewards from the events have been less. We've had not one but two skins now, two chromas, sorry, not skins, chromas, that are being pushed to us as high value alternatives to the original prestige or whatever it wasn't even a prestige, was it? It was just a mythic. So instead of just doing it as like a mythic recolor and putting it in the store for 75 mythic essence or whatever it was, they now want you to spend up to $200 to try and get it in a bunch of orbs. They want you to gacha to try and get a recolor, but it's okay. It comes with a border and an icon. You know, the exact same icon and border you got with the default, but it's just recolored, like the chroma. But you don't need the base one for it. That's the only benefit. But you could do that with any chroma. You could release a chroma tomorrow and just say, oh, if you buy the chroma, you don't need to have the original. And I'm sure people would be okay with that. Just look at Evelyn. She looks so outdated. No, oh, yeah. But this is the thing. Like, they can easily influence the popularity of champions. Like, look at it when it comes to pro play, right? Wukong, right, this year hit Worlds for the first time. Not Worlds, but was being picked up by pros in like the longest time ever, right? It's been like how long since Wukong's been in pro play? I can't even remember. I think it was like season 4 was the last time he was picked up. But yeah. So the minute he hit pro play, they start hard nerfing him to the point that he's unplayable in pro play. And then what do? They buff the hell out of Syndra and Oriana as Worlds is here because they want to see. Both of them were in good positions, but they want to make sure, conveniently, to hard buff them for the patch that's going to be played at Worlds. So obviously, people that are at Worlds are going to be there like, yeah, we're going to play them because they're super strong now. Yeah, I think they still pick Wu, but I don't think it makes too much difference. Like he's now like picked at Worlds, but I don't think it's mattered too much to his popularity. Yeah, but that's the thing. What it is like, that's their mentality now. Is like, why rework an old champion when we can make a new one that does exactly the same but better? Like, look at Briar. I know I bring it up a lot, but Briar's Q is like a straight upgrade of Wu's Q. There's no like denying it either. Like, I think the only difference is I don't think even the cooldowns that different. Let me check. Briar. No. Why is there so many trash pages for Briar, man? Oh, it's that one. There we are. The one right at the top. A Q cooldown. So 13 to 9. Wukong lol. So 13 to 9 seconds. Wu's Q 8 to 6. I suppose it's quite drastically different. But like, look at this. So Wu's Q 20 to 120 plus 45% bonus AD. Briar's Q 60 to 220 plus 80% bonus AD. Like, it's not even double, it's like triple. Like, it's literally triple damage level 1. Like, imagine if I was doing 6. Like, if my Q on Wukong did 60 to 100, even 150 would be a massive improvement. Like 60, 70, 80, 90, I don't know, like scale it up from 60 to 150 and then do like not even 80. If it just did like 60% bonus AD, the Q would be so good. It would be so much better. But it's like the fact that like she reduces your armor for 5 seconds and stuns you for like 0.85 seconds. So it's automatically just better. And yes, it costs 6% of your current HP, but does it matter when everything you do is applying a bleed that you heal for 25% of the pre-mitigated damage dealt? And then if they die while they're bleeding, you heal for 125% of the remaining bleed damage. You just like the bleed is like. But that's the funny thing is like there was a point where when was it? So back when Wukong was played heavily as an assassin. Where is it? Yeah, his Q. Where is it? See, his Q used to be 30 to 130 scaling back in season 10. Before that, Yeah, it was. So it used to be 10 to 130, because before when he was an assassin, they were trying to find a way. That was it, because they didn't like how much burst damage he had early as an assassin. So his scaling used to be 10, 40, 70, 100, 130, with a scaling of 0, 10, 20, 30, 40% total AD. But that's the thing, it used to be total AD, and we don't even have like a significant amount anymore. It's bonus AD. Why have we gone from total AD to bonus? And why has E gone from 80% bonus AD to 0%? Like, yes, it does more damage from like the base damage, but it's only like 15% more up to, sorry, 15 to 20, 35, yeah, 15 to 35 more damage without taking scaling into effect. But like, scaling's a huge point of your, like, a huge part of your damage. It's just so disappointing, like what they've done with Wukong. Like, it used to have a base, like his ult used to have a base damage of 20, 110, 200 per second. So he was doing 200 for 4 seconds. He was doing 200 per second. So he was doing 800 damage base for the duration at level 3. And that was not including the AD scaling you had. That was just the base damage. Whereas now it's just like 4, 6, 8% of the target's max HP per second. So you can't, like, it's nothing. And it's good, like, the one good thing they did do with the ult was change it, so instead of it being 1 tick per 0.5 seconds, it's 1 tick per 2.25 seconds. Oh, and the attack speed duration paused while spinning, but let's be realistic, like, who cares? By the time you come out of it, you ease up anyway. It's just honest. It's just disappointing what they've done with the champ, and they just don't care. They don't listen to the community. They don't want to listen to the community, and they think they know what's best. When, like, let's be honest, time after time they've shown that they don't. So until they change their ideas, the game's just not gonna be as fun as it used to. Oh yeah, the funny thing was they nerf LeBlanc attack speed and stuff because of like AD LeBlanc being so problematic, and then they revert it with this patch. With the attack speed changes, they're reverting it, and everyone's just like reverting LeBlanc attack speed, clown face. Like, they just don't know what they're doing. The sad thing is as well, like, looking at the wiki, like, Wukong's ult has such a better name as well. Like, it's called, obviously it's called Cyclone for us, but on the Chinese servers it's called Greatly Wrecking the Heavenly Palace, which is like, it's nice because, like, the thing with, like, the Chinese version of League, Wukong is basically just Sun Wukong, whereas for us it's some monkey, Shimon, or whatever they're called, that, yeah. I don't know. It's just disappointing, honestly. Like, they just don't care about old champions. And, like, if you ever raise an issue to them with an old champion, they just go, well, play something else. Like, it's all good for you to say play something else, but people have grown, like you know, you get into any game with multiple characters, you're gonna like pick one or two that you find, you know, you're gonna pick several that you enjoy and want to play them. And then, like, if you're just gonna keep making bad changes and not revert it or not do anything to fix it, people are gonna get frustrated. And then, like, it doesn't help that right now they're complaining that there's been a lot of hostility towards Riot as a whole. But then, like, when you are literally sitting there ignoring people or dismissing them time after time when they're trying to say, hey, this is an issue, hey, can you sort this out, hey, can you do something about this, and you're not listening to them or you're not doing anything, then of course people are going to start getting aggressive and problematic with you. But you know what? The sad thing is, it's working because, like, take Shen, for example. Shen's been having issues for ages as well. And the Shen community's like kicked off about it. And you know what's happened? They're working on Shen. They're making him better. Like, anytime there's an issue, they just don't want to listen until, like, people start getting aggressive about it and, like, problematic. It's just stupid. Like, just listen to your community. Take the thumb out your ass, sitting there with your 200 years of bullshit game design. Just because you've done something collectively for 200 years doesn't mean you're good at it. But the thing is, yes, they might have 200 years collective game design, but they are so fucking ignorant if they do not think that people in the community, that there's no other game designers in the community. I could tell you now that if you took the entire League community, I would guarantee there is a good percent of them that are game designers, that probably, if you combine all them, they've got more collective game design than Riot. And then you take into the experience of those players that one-trick the champions at high elos. I'm not talking like my level, but at high levels like Diamond Plus. If you took them into account when you do something for a champion as well, they're going to have the knowledge of the champion. They're going to know the faults of a champion. They're going to have suggestions for how to improve the champion. But Riot just don't want to listen. In Riot's eyes, Riot's the right way. Yeah. It's just lame, to be honest. Oh, I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, so tomorrow is BlizzCon. Like I said, it should be done before stream. If it's not, then I might have to push stream back a little. Like I said, I only really watched the intro bit and then catch up on the rest when on like the weekend or something. But we'll see how it is. I've heard there's some big announcements, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, but I don't know, like, I respect Harambe a lot, but I do feel he has, like, the problem he's got is, like, he moans a lot about Wu, which I understand why he does it, but he moans a lot about Wu, and then that kind of, it dampens, I'm trying to think how best to say this, it kind of dampens, like, the issues in a way, because if you just keep sitting there saying, oh, he's bad, he's bad, he's bad, he's bad, he's bad, or we need this, 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 and it keeps changing, or just like it's like so all over the place that you're not like really pinpointing a lot of the issues and pointing out that, then it just kind of like doesn't really do anything to help. Whereas if you was there and was like, yes, so the E having no AD scaling, but being like his secondary damage skill that used to be his primary damage skill, we need some sort of damage scaling on it. So could you maybe give us like 20% total AD on it, or like, you know, just 40%, revert it to physical maybe, because we don't really need the magic damage. It doesn't help us. Something like that, just like pinpoint the actual issues rather than just like, yeah. But the problem is as well is like, I remember because we kind of had a bit of a disagreement when Wukong got the mana buffs. So my whole argument was, yes, it's a buff, but it's not a buff that's going to help him in any way. In fact, it's more likely to help me in the jungle than a Wu top. Because me having extra mana in the jungle means I can do more. You having more mana, yes, it means you can stay in lane a bit longer, but it's not really helping when you're struggling to stay in lane because you don't have damage or sustain. Like it's sustaining your mana, but not your damage. And he said it was a good buff. I'm not disagreeing that it wasn't a good buff. It just wasn't the buff he needed. A lot of people said it was an amazing buff. And where is he now? Because he's not played top. I was right. It wasn't a good buff for what he needed. Like, he needs sustain. He needs... Like, honestly, if it was up to me, the simplest thing they could do right now to make him better is to revert him back to how he was at the start of the rework. So his passive would be 8 stacks, not 10. His damage would be higher. I'd put 10, 15, 20% 8 total AD scaling on his E. Remove 1 charge of his R, increase the damage. And put his MR up to 32 like it used to be, and that would be more than enough to make him playable. Oh yeah, that's it. I forgot. It's not like I've played the champion for like 12 years or so. It's not like I've played him since his release. Yes, I'm not a high skill player, but I know how to play a champion with a simple kit. Yeah. But that's the thing. That they don't want him to be an assassin because when he was an assassin, he absolutely stomped mid lane. Because he could just like literally you could just sit there. Your passive, your old pass, you had 32 MR. Your old passive was giving you a constant, what is it, like 4 to 8 MR while you was in the mid lane. Then you'd take an M, like you rush Mark Treads, rush Hex Drinker. You'd be laughing like your opponent couldn't do anything, and I get that, but you've made counteractions to his resistances to stop that. I've made so many. The thing that annoys me is I've made so many suggestions on the Wukong Reddit, and people look at it and they're like, yes, they're good ideas, I agree. And then you'll have some moron come out with another idea, and it's like, yeah, so what we're gonna do is his E needs to also him and the clones need to also do a Tiamat cleave on their attacks, and also make it do 80% total AD scaling, and also keep it magic damage, so it's problematic for people to build against. And then with we're gonna make it that one of two things: either it's gonna mark them with the first ult, and then the second ult's not gonna knock them up, but it's gonna do like more damage and heal you. But it's also going to it's going to increase the damage they take from every source. And then like people just don't seem to understand the issues with Wukong. Like the biggest issue right now, he's got no damage in his kit, and he's literally like an ult bot. Like you go in, you ult, you want to Q someone, you want to have Black Cleaver, so you can just shred their armor, and then you hope that your team picks up the kills. Yeah, honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. I loved Assassin Wukong. It was so satisfying being able to burst people down. Yes, she didn't have much in terms of sustain, but like that was the point. Like you had your W, like you had to play smart with him because you had like your W was just a decoy. It was just there to confuse people. So you literally you'd all in to burst someone down as an assassin, and then you had to play smart to get out or to reposition. Now it's just you go all in, you knock up the entire enemy team, you spin on them to shred their armor, then you spin on them again to shred their armor, and then you get out. It's like, come on, it's where's the fun? Like, you don't do anything, and you can't carry anyone. But they don't think about anything. Like, realistically, if it were me, I mean, I put in a suggestion for like a full rework that takes him a different direction, and I'd prefer that honestly, because he'd be more focused on his clones. In fact, let's bring it up if I can. Let me see. Let me switch. And then go. Not quite sure how well this is gonna work, but we'll give it a go. Right, perfect. Oh, it actually works really well. Right, so if we go through it, so this was my suggestion, right? He's passive. There's a lot here, but I'll simplify it. He's passive, right? Above 50% health, he has more damage. Below 50% health, he gets bonus armor and magic resist. Simple. He gets more damage for farming, more damage for his early engage, like his harass. But you know, the whole mentality is he's like, you know, he's playful at first, he's just hitting you a lot. But then like he gets more serious in the fight. He's like, oh, I gotta be a bit more serious. Which plays into the Wukong aesthetic. The Q, Riven Q, but with with the staff. You do a dash forward, like a small dash forward, hit him with the staff. Do it again. Then the last one, simple, does like he like slams the stuff forward in a line, stuns the enemies that get hit. Nice and simple. W, two charges. Old ult, old W, two charges. So what you do is the old W was literally just you summon a decoy that stands there and body blocks for you. You then get turned invisible and pushed away in a direction. Two charges, lower duration on the invis and lower duration on the clone. Literally just there to body block. Nice and simple. You use it in the middle of a fight to take some damage away from you onto your clone and quickly reposition. E, Volt Kick. So it's nice and simple. He basically plants the staff in the ground, kicks forward. It's a line attack. Knocks down enemies, and oh, hello. Oh, yeah, I was confused then. I thought my audio was down. Give me a sec. Right, yeah. So, oh yeah, that's it as well. Like the old W, I feel, even though it was easier to tell if you knew what you was looking for, if he was faking it with the S key, it was it was easier to like use. Like the W now, like it's so overloaded in your kit that it's like all over the place. And then yeah, it was nice and simple. It was a disengage. It was a reposition. It was a confuse ability. That's what it needs to be at its core. Not this whole like overloaded. Yes, it's your disengage, but it's also your attack steroid. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So yeah, the old W was a lot more balanced in my opinion. Like now it's just too overloaded for its own good. Like yes, you can go over walls with it, which is great, but it's a disengage. It's your attack steroid. It provides too much damage for what it is, so you've got to use it. It's just not worth it. Whereas this, nice and simple. You use it in combat. It will block some hits for you, confuse the enemy temporarily, and if you need to, you can use the little invis and movement to get a bit closer. Right. So the E, that was the next bit. The E. The E, nice and simple. Vault kick. You plant the stuff in the ground. Do a kick forward. It's basically just like a short range dash that if it hits an enemy champion, it will. It's a short range dash that will knock an enemy down if it hits them. Nice and simple, straight to the point. It's your low damage CC. So your Q is your main damage, your W is utility, your E is your CC that deals damage, and then your R. I'll scroll down a bit for the R. So the R. So essentially, you like I want to say go invisible, but it's like you disappear temporarily for like I don't know, like 0.1 second, 0.2 seconds, like Shaco does when he uses his ult. You come back, you've got 2, 3, 4 clones with you. They run and attack nearby enemies, prioritizing enemy champions. Clones will have reduced damage, like they'll do 20% of your damage, which I think is a reasonable bump. It's enough for what the ult is, but not enough to like be overpowered. Take increased damage, so they take 200% damage, which is I think a good amount because you got to think if you're going to get hit by something that does 150 to you, they're going to take 300. So you can burst the clones down pretty easy. And they disappear after 3 to 5 seconds. I said, nice and simple. It's similar to Phantom Lancer's doppelganger from Dota 2. It's basically like something to quickly confuse them in a team fight, but also able to like, do some good damage as well as really useful in a duel. The thing I'd put as well is like your position changes in it. So if you was gonna say like they're in a line, one time you might be like the second one, sometimes you might be the third one, fourth one, fifth one, first one, like that. So the opponent would never know which one's actually you until they start attacking, or until they watch the like damage values from them, which I think would make it quite good because like especially in League where there's not too much complexity with like summons and illusions and stuff. But overall, like I'd say the kit would be a lot better because like the Q would be your main damage, but also like a small mobility skill as well as a knockdown or stun, a knock up or stun, like Riven's Q basically. Your W would be your utility, and used to primarily confuse the opponents in combat. Your E, nice and simple, secondary damage skill that is also a dash to get you over walls or just dash in general. But if it hits an enemy, deals damage and knocks them down. Nice and simple. And then R, just summon some clones. That literally plays in to like the main stuff they want in Wukong's kit, which is clones and his stick. Like you could add Nimbus in there somewhere, but you don't really see it other than on E, unless you're using the Radiant Wukong skin. So I think it's a good idea. And then the other one I had was where is it? So my idea for his like if they just keep his current kit but do like a mini rework with it, so like buff his stats and whatnot. So this was my suggestion. So passive, it's pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. It's just I'd put the regen to like back to 3% or even 5% at max. So currently at max stacks with your passive, you heal you regen 2.3% per 5. So I'd put it to either 3% or 5% per 5. But also have it so the stacks drop off one at a time. So that's the biggest issue right now. If you get to 10 stacks on his passive in a fight, and then you have like, I think it's like 2 seconds where you're not hit by anything or attacking anything, you lose all 10 stacks. Whereas if you have them drop off one at a time, you're getting more overall value out of the regen, more overall value out of the armor without making it too strong. The Q, I'd say make it 40 to 180 damage with 50% bonus AD scaling. It's and increase the range to a flat 125. We don't need any of this 70 to what is it? 70 to 140 or 125. It used to be 125 flat. Make it 125 flat again. Like it extends enough. Like 125 is a healthy amount. The damage as well, it needs damage, honestly. If it's your primary damage skill, put damage on it. It's simple enough. The W is pretty solid. The one thing I do want to see on it though is so on Wild Rift, if you level the W, for every point you put in W, your clone's duration goes up. So it goes from 3 seconds to 4.5 seconds, whereas on client it's just a flat 3 seconds. E, it used to be his primary damage skill, but now it's just no damage, and you just take it for the attack speed. Which, I mean, you took it first for the attack speed originally, but yeah. It had like really good damage as well. So I think 20% total AD scaling. It's not. It sounds like a lot because it's total AD, but you got to think if you've got 300 AD, you're looking at like 60 extra damage. Whereas like, if you go for 300 AD, so that's like what 240. Let me work this out quickly. So 240. What is it? So let's say he's 40%. 240. So okay, it's actually quite a bit. Maybe like 15% then, but 20% would be nice. It's just enough to give it some value for actually like leveling it without making it super strong. And then the extra thing I'd add is another thing that's in World Rift, which, if the clones don't have a target, they hit the original target for 15%. So the clones can, yeah, 100%, yeah, 85% bonus AD is crazy. Yeah, so if they don't have a target, they hit the original for 15% each. So they essentially can give you an extra 30% damage, which I don't understand why they didn't add that in, because they also took something away that not many people know. So his original E, for I think it was 0.2 seconds after the clones land. So after your E, you've got like 0.2 seconds where the clones can body block for you, so they can block skill shots. It's very hard to pull off, but it was satisfying when it worked. Whereas like now they don't do that, which I don't understand why they removed it, because it's not like it's game breaking. Right. Our biggest problem, let's be honest, remove the second charge, increase the overall damage. I put 25, 35, 45%, and then upped it to 600% total AD. If you stay on them for the entire duration. So this way it's a bit closer to, it's more damage, but it's not exactly double damage, because double damage would be I think it's like 30%, 40%, 50%. And I thought, well, if you're spinning on them, if you spin on them for 2 seconds, 50%'s kind of a lot, but 45 isn't as bad. But it goes back to being that high damage value ult. But that's the thing, he's putting himself in there. Yes, you're getting a knock up, but it's only one. But now you compensated with actual damage. And obviously, like, people have resistances anyway, so they're going to reduce it. So it's not going to be 45% if they've got resistances. But yeah, so that's like two suggestions I made, and both of them, like 100% upvote. I've had a share as well, on this one. People generally like my suggestion, and then the other one, again, 4 upvotes, 70% upvote. I don't know who doesn't like it, but I've got some downvotes for some reason. I got another share, 1.4k views. But then, oh yeah, I did this one as well, but they didn't like it. I posted I put massive Wukong buffs, and I posted the Valorant stuff. Speaking of that, I need to get Valorant sorted, because I'm kind of tempted, you know. I'm actually kind of tempted. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, enough of that. Let's. Right. So, like I said, tomorrow is BlizzCon. I'm gonna watch that. It should be done in time for stream. I like the bit that I want to watch, because it's usually, I'm sure it's only usually about half an hour to an hour at most. So I'm gonna watch that, and then we'll look to stream. Saturday, I've got Baldur's Gate with cars, hopefully, and then we'll just chill. We'll do a bit of random stuff, bit of Naraka, bit of League, bit of some other stuff. Next week as well. So I downloaded some other stuff, because like some other games I've got, because I kind of want to play them. So I got some like chill stuff we can play as on like Saturdays, when I'm kind of like taking a little break from some games. So like we got Bloons. What else did I download? I got some other stuff, but we got Bloons. So I got a game called Journey to the West, which is a game similar to, what's the game now? Slay the Spire. So it's like Slay the Spire, but it's Journey to the West themed. I have had it and played it since the alpha, I believe it was. I've also I also spoke to the developers quite a bit as well. They're an indie developer company. I've played it previously on stream in the beta, and they came and watched and were chatting and stuff, and they follow me on Twitter, which is pretty cool. But it's officially released now. I played it the other day. It was pretty fun. So I'm gonna look to play that one of the days next week. And then I also installed, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ruin King. So I started Ruin King when it first came out, and it was a pretty fun turn-based RPG for a league game. But I do actually want to sit down and start playing through it on stream. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start playing through it on stream, and um, now that I'm also like streaming to YouTube, that works well for me, because one of the things I wanted to do was kind of like upload gameplay, like playthroughs to YouTube. So it's kind of like does it in one go, which is perfect. Um, so yeah, so I'll be looking to do maybe 1 or 2 days a week playing through Ruin King. I know it's quite short. Well, I say quite short. I won't say it's super short, but I know it's on the shorter side than most games. But we'll play through that. Should be good fun. Um, yeah. I'll start. Well, what I'll do as well is I'll do a fresh start, because I can't actually remember what was going on since I last played it, and I kind of want to like play through from the beginning. So yeah, we'll do that. Um, After that, I might look at doing some other single player games and story games and stuff, and play through them. I got quite a few, so yeah. I do also want to perhaps try getting back into DBD, but I don't know, like my mood's just kind of like died off for DBD at the moment. It's happened with a few games, to be fair. Like I recently uninstalled like Phasmophobia and stuff. Like I haven't really played them for a while, and I'm not really too eager to play them, so I've kind of like uninstalled a few. Oh, that was it as well. So I've also installed Ori and the Blind Forest, which is a game I got ages ago that I do want to play through at some point. Witcher. I mean, I could do a Witcher playthrough at some point. I mean, I did try to do it before. I think with that, I kind of just need like a day for it. But to be fair, they did add the Chinese armor to it, so it kind of made me want to play it again. But I'd probably mod it, because not heavily. Basically, there's a mod you can get for Witcher that lets your armor and weapons scale with your level. So instead of like, if you pick up an armor or weapons, it's stuck at that level that you pick it up. So if you pick something up at 10, then it doesn't level past 10. Um, yeah. What would happen instead is like, if I'm level 10 and I pick it up, but then I level up to 11, the armor and weapons levels up as well. So it's just like, it's not. Yeah. Oh, have you not seen it? I'll grab it for you now. Which 3. I can't remember what it was called. The need a good picture, man. I can't remember what it was called. White Tiger armor, that was it. White Tiger of the West. Was it White Tiger of the West? Yeah, it was. Let me just switch scenes again. Yeah, so it's this armor. Don't know if I can show it too well. It's pretty nice, to be fair. It's very Chinese. I love it. It was the one that I went with as well, to be fair. As soon as it came out. Yeah, that was kind of like the problem I had as well. Is like you find gear that you really like, but then like other than the Witcher stuff, um, you can't level anything. So I found a mod that does it for you. So it's not game like ruining, like it's not a game breaking mod. It's just, hey, that armor and that gear you really like, yeah, you can keep it if you want. You can't add like anything extra to it that like would make it broken. So I'd probably play through again on Witcher at some point, but like, yeah, I'd have that mod basically. That was the only mod I used as well, I think. It's really easy to get the armor and weapons as well, because you just need to get to like a certain point in the early story, and then you can loot it from a chest that you have access to. But yeah, so like I said, Ruin King next week. I'm looking forward to it. Once that's finished, I think we'll do some Ori in the Blown Forest. And then I'll look for something else after. I've got a few games I want to play through on stream, so it's something I kind of want to bring back as well, because it was nice to have that like chill stream where I can just stream a game instead of it being like a competitive game. Also, Valorant. I might start playing Valorant again if I get this bundle that I'm probably gonna get, because it's a really nice bundle and it's got a skin for like 3 of the 4 guns that I like to use. Well, I say 3 of the 4. 3 of the skins in it are for guns that I like to use in. And then the melee weapon is literally the Ryuri Jingu Bang. So I'm just like, yeah, I need this. It's just a shame that they've put like Wukong stuff into Valorant, and Wukong in League sucks so much. He's got more love in one go in Valorant than he has in League. It's kind of sad. But yeah, right, I am gonna look for someone to raid. It lets me. Let's go to Twitch. Close that. Yeah, I'm gonna look for someone to raid, and then we will go from there. Check something. Oh no, I can, yeah. VTuber. There's usually quite a few playing League. Just seems to be there's not many on Naraka, is there, for some reason. Every time I try to like raid someone after on Naraka, there's like no no stream, no VTubers streaming, man. Oh man, I see Spider-Man. I didn't know Spider-Man was a VTuber. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to see, the thing is, when I raid someone, I normally just like look at the models and decide like what model looks nice. So oh, yeah, that's so. Okay, I see someone's got a Spider-Man VTuber. Someone's got a, I forgot her name. She's one of the Genshin characters. Someone's got Lulu. We'll just. The thing is, most of them aren't English either, so that doesn't help. We'll just raid this person. /raid. Right, they are streaming League as well. We'll go give them a watch and a raid and whatnot. Oh, I think they've gone AFK, so that probably doesn't help. Oh man. Yeah, I think they've legit just gone AFK to make some food. Oh well. Bad timing on the raid, I guess. It happens. Right, so yeah, so tomorrow should be good. Saturday should be good. Next week as well. So I'm off work on Friday, but I'm not sure what time I'm gonna stream. Like, I could do a late stream, like an early stream, but I've got to get my car, like take my car to the garage to get looked at and stuff, so they could ring back at any time. So I don't really want to like be in a stream when they ring. So I might just hold off streaming on the Friday till after I get back, like after I get my car back. And then on the Monday I'm off as well. So yeah, but anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.